What? You guys got here before I did? Okay. I know the initial upload got up a little later than normal, but I don't care what time of the day it is. You're here now. Thank you for what is going to be our Coffee with Conti show. Yeah, I got my Corvette beanie on, but the show's over this way. Come on over here. So yes, the viewer mail segment, in case you haven't been here before, something I really enjoy because, let's get some light in here real quick. It's something that I enjoy very much because it gives me an opportunity to share, I wish I could share them all, but some emails and text messages from you guys, stuff that you send us that is totally unexpected, not required, but really is amazing. And by sharing it in this segment, it's a way I want to acknowledge my appreciation to so many of you. It goes to show you the masses of good people that are on this channel. You guys are awesome. All right, let's have a show. Thank you again for joining us. Let me get my coat off, my beanie, and we'll be right back with Coffee with Conti. Contigo. I call it Contigo, and it's blue. I love having these conversations with you guys. In fact, this is a car channel, so just want to remind you, Tuesday night, one of the conversations we're going to have with you guys, because you love to comment on the videos. This will be a video, be a short conversation, believe it or not, but it will be a conversation that you want to comment on that I think everybody can have something to participate and actually contribute to that conversation. Then we're going to follow up with a beautiful ride segment that we haven't done for a couple of weeks. In fact, I've got so many good pictures. Thinking about trying to find another cool song like the one that we play every week for you so we can do maybe like a double ride segment for you guys. Jump right into it. Viewer mail on our Coffee with Conti. Much needed coffee today. This is good because this kind of piggybacks on the most recent video we were talking about in regards to Z06 ordering. This is a text I got from a kid named Brandon. Unusual demographic watching our channel, but I'm glad and excited to see the passion for Corvette from the younger audience. I'm currently a 16-year-old kid who loves your videos and just wondering if you could tell me how many orders you have for the Z06 already and if you're forced to charge a dealer markup. I know I'm not a customer right now, but I'm a major car enthusiast, and the new Z06 is definitely my dream car. Thank you for your time. Brandon, thanks for the text. It's good to hear anyone, no matter the age, how they're excited and how their passion is truly for this new car. And that's new sparks that happen every single day as the market continues to grow for this car. In regards to that though, let me tell you this, kind of what we said in the last video. Right now, we as a dealership are not sure what we're going to do with this car. I mean, we're not even sure truly what the availability is going to be, the market's going to be. I mean, there's been conversations. I mean, all kinds of things are still being discussed on this car as we continue to take your feedback, your goals, log that in a very specific database that I have going. But there's even been one conversation that we would just take all those names, put them in a hopper, and spin the big prize wheel. See who has an opportunity to buy the car. It's really, truly that nutty on this car, but it is a car that, again, the team continues to impress us with yet another level. You didn't think it could get any better, and it does. It's like, wow, look at that. This is, and we could talk about Z06 all day long for you guys. Let me get to this one here in just a second. Here's one that's kind of almost should be on a Tech Tuesday, but let me share it with you just the same. It says, Rick, I ordered my Corvette last week from a dealership here in Michigan, and I knew more about how to order the car than the dealer, and I'm now worried if the order is correct. I want a 3LT with adrenaline red interior and the two-tone seats. I also want the red stitching. I used order codes. Okay, he goes through all that. He ordered, yes, GT2 seats are standard in 3LT unless you go for the comp seats. And he ordered the TU7 two-tone. He says, I tried to order 38S adrenaline red custom stitch, but the system would not accept it. Will I still get the red stitching on my steering wheel, dash pad, door panels? Gives me the order number and all that. Says, I really enjoy the YouTube posts. I hope that you can help me to be sure that I ordered the car correctly. My local dealer had no clue. They brought over the local Corvette expert. He was clueless. I sat with the guy that actually does the ordering. He said he was retired, and he goes, you know what, I can't help you. He didn't know the answer to that question. I even appealed to the owner of the dealership, and all he said was, well, the computer wouldn't accept the order the way that you wanted to put it in. It's not available. I just hope that I ordered the car that I wanted. You're correct. You spent $100,000 and you're just hoping that it's ordered correctly. This is not too much fun. Now, I understand you can't be the Corvette answer man. I do enjoy the YouTube content. It's a shame, though, that the online build and price tool does not list the order codes for each option. Thank you, Scott. Scott, and I haven't played around in the configurator, but I thought when you actually print your summary, I thought that it does give you the order codes. But to answer your question directly, anytime, that's the great value of this car in the content. If you look at a 1LT car and order red interior, just all red seats, you're going to get red stitching up on the dash, the door panels, your steering wheel, your center console, and even like you said there, in the 3LT, the two-tone seats, anytime you have any derivative of red interior, you get red stitching on the accents where it's black, so you don't have to pick the 38S, because now you're actually telling the system, I want to be all black interior and just red stitching. The red stitching comes in what you ordered. It's going to be a beautiful car. Congratulations. Thanks for allowing me to share that. I think that'll help some other people that are watching the channel as well. I don't know if you guys have ever been in my office, but this couch really is comfy. This couch is 20 years old. This couch is really comfy, man. Viewer mail continues on our Coffee with Conti show. Welcome everybody, if you just joined us. Nice email. Looks like we've already featured their photo before. It says, Rick, thank you for featuring my family's photo at the Corvette Museum in your YouTube presentation. My wife and daughter got a kick out of it. Also, even though my wife is disabled and has difficulty getting in and out of the vehicle, she is enjoying the car much more than she expected. And that happens to all of you. If you're watching right now and you've not gotten your C8, we tell you it's worth the wait. There's all kinds of crazy market conditions that's preventing some of the orders going forward, and I'm looking forward to those days. But even my past Corvette customers and even the new people that are coming to Corvette, they talk about the different driving experience, how much they enjoy driving this car, that they're driving it more than they ever thought that they ever would, including yours truly. I got to tell you this real fast. When I got my car, I waited 26 years to get it for a number of reasons called life. But when I got it, before I had gotten it anyways, I had thought that I'd be that typical Corvette customer. That, you know, I don't want it out on inclement weather days. I wouldn't let anybody sit in my car. I would never track my car. Everything I thought I would never do, I'm doing. I'm driving it virtually every day. I've let people sit in the car. I told you it's a marketing tool for me too, to really spread information about this car, share my passion with the car. You guys saw the channel before, in case you missed it, link down below, where I let just random people launch control my car. Many of you haven't done it to your own car. And then I thought I'm still baffled by me on this. And you guys can relate to this maybe just a bit. And yeah, Spring Mountain had a lot to do with that, but I talked about it when I ordered my car. I never thought ever I would take my car on the track. And now look at my stupid ass. I'm out there doing autocross and planning events for next year. And yeah, I should have ordered Z51 in that regard only. But right now I would switch and go to the all-season tires had I done that. But that's what this car's done to me, is I too enjoy driving it more than I ever thought that I would. Actually sharing it in different aspects that I never thought I would either. Okay, so let's continue with this email. That is the bug, as they call it, that the C8 does to you. Corvette has always done that to you, but as we said earlier today, each year, each model, each generation continues to just get better, and beyond our wildest dreams. Really is something neat to be a part of. Rick, I've thought I would share an idea with you for a future video. Unfortunately, this idea comes from a terrible event. October 13th, my youngest daughter called me at work and asked me to pick her up to take her to the emergency room. As soon as I got off duty, I'm a deputy sheriff, by the way, I went to her apartment, picked her up. We got only a few blocks from her apartment when a group of men, not teens, not children, a group of men along the roadway decided to throw eggs at my new Corvette. one of these eggs did find its way to its target, my car. The paint is now scratched in the upper passenger rear quarter. Man, I'll tell you, some people. He goes, I did not stop to confront them even though I was in full uniform because my daughter had to get to the hospital. I was also concerned that that egg might have been thrown as a way to get me to stop, and then the group could attempt to steal the car by outnumbering me. I could not put my kid at risk. This happened on the north side of Chicago in an area known as Rogers Park, for your information. Anyway, because I continued to the hospital, the heat from the engine, as you could imagine, cooked the egg onto the rear area of the hatch and onto the engine vents. He goes on, he says, well, I'm at the emergency room 5 or 6 hours, and he's worried about the damage that's being caused to the car. Even went out and used some disinfectant wipes on the car, sat there about 5 or 6 hours. He's just really concerned now the damage of the paint. He says, Rick, so here's the idea for a video you can do for your audience. Talk about the travesties of eggs, bird poop, tree sap, and what cleaning materials and best and are the safest to use on the Corvette finish, and how to use them without rubbing circles and that type of stuff in there. Now the body shop guy, here this concerns me, body shop guy said he would not repair the damage. He said wait 60 days. Okay, this is Brad, who is running for Cook County Sheriff. Good luck to you. Okay, so anyways, your body shop guy says to wait to do anything or touch and put anything on the car. I will say this. I think you should put something on there. They have materials, just some really good stuff over the shelf that you can get at your car care product stores anywhere. You know, from Scratch X, and they have stuff specific for bird stains. Get something on there so it doesn't stain and stay on there even more, where you get to the point where you may have to even do wet sanding and things like that, and someone use a buff wheel to polish it, not actually cut it, but use the body shop in that regard. But I would still go to the store, get something, put something on there to hopefully get that out a little bit. So what the body shop's got to do is minimal compared to what it may be in 60 days, all right? Thanks for watching us, guys. Man, I got to move faster. I've got so much to share with you guys. I do love the viewer mail segments. Thank you for just, hopefully you're kicked back just like I am right now and listening to some of these stories and some of the feedback that we have for you. All right, this is pretty fun, and you guys help me so much. You're so kind and considerate to me. I'm gonna try and help you from time to time when I can. Rick Corvette Conti, my name is James. I frequent your YouTube channel a lot. Now I've come to the decision, if anyone can help me get a red Corvette convertible, it would be you, and I want it to be you. You've been most helpful and a compassionate person for your customers in the industry for years. Now I'm the one who needs you, Rick. I live in Chicago, another Chicago, and wasn't that guy from Chicago? Yeah, he was from Chicago, another Chicago person. I live in Chicago helping my older sister watch over our 87-year-old dad. I gave her my 2012 Honda Civic. It was the newest car I have to date, so my sister can keep my dad moving to wherever he needs to go. Talks about what he got was just a real minimal transportation car, only because his long-term goals is to have a new Corvette. And he shares a picture. He's got his website down the whole length of the car. It's like a rolling billboard, like somebody else, you know, until he gets enough money to actually buy the car. He says, Rick, I just need a volume of people to see my website and try my products. It's called Skin Tech. And he's a good salesman, because he peeked in my car and he goes, hey, I looked inside your car and I saw in the cup holder you had hand sanitizer in there. I said, oh yeah, I do. So this is his stuff. Let's put his website up on the screen so you guys can check it out if you want to try. It's called Skin Tech. I didn't get a chance to read some detailed brochure stuff they had sent me, but the demo that he did with me, he says, here, put this on your hands. So it's a little foamy, so I put it on my hands and I rubbed it like a hand sanitizer, as you do. And when I got done rubbing it, it didn't feel sticky. It didn't feel slimy. In fact, it made my hands feel really smooth. And I'm no one to speak on, what's in this and what he's using to kill germs and so forth. But I thought it was pretty cool. I was impressed. James, I wish you well. Let's get that billboard off that, what is that, a Nissan Altima? And let's get it on a Corvette for you, buddy. Thanks for joining us. I really do appreciate that. Even got a little trial size. Oh yeah, that stuff will be going in the car. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Coffee with Conti continues. Now it's Christmas time. I'm so shocked. Even to this day, we started this a long time ago. But again, it was a way just to acknowledge our viewers and thank them for the incredible support and the thoughtfulness. Okay, so I cheated and I saw this one, and it's been a while since I had a chance to do a viewer mail and share it with you guys. I teased it on socials yesterday, and let's take it out of this plastic. Thanks, Rick plate. Now, that guy really doesn't have a registered plate in Wisconsin that says, thanks, Rick. People like, you know, who the hell's Rick? It was spinning off my Thanks Taj campaign that many of you started. And actually, somebody from Wisconsin did. And what makes me mad about Wisconsin is that you allowed the Taj to have an E on it. Unlike the state of Ohio, we have enough spaces, but only so many characters, so mine doesn't have the E, but it still says Taj. Here's the Wisconsin plate, real quick, that says, thanks, Taj. But this thanks, Rick thing was pretty cool. I called him right away. I said, are you kidding me? Did you really put that on your car? He goes, no, man. He goes, it looks pretty good, though. And I said, yeah, it looks authentic. He goes, yeah. But he goes, just an appreciation to you. A quick letter here from Mark in Wisconsin, who actually drove down for my send-off back in April for the delivery of my first ever Corvette. One of the huge, it has to be, of course it is, the #1 milestone in my 26-year car career. Yes, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yeah, see my hands nice and smooth. Anyways, Mark goes on, he says, hey Rick, I wanted to commend you on your efforts to honor Taj and all he has done to bring the C8 Corvette to market. The movement seems to be growing. However, the more I thought about it, we forgot one major contributor to the Corvette, and it should be publicly thanked and someday hopefully assume a rightful place in the Corvette Hall of Fame. How did you know, Mark, that was one of my long-term goals, is to be in the National Corvette Museum's Corvette Hall of Fame? You betcha, buddy. Thanks, Rick, means, and he's got a couple of definitions here. Thanks, Rick, for the enthusiasm you bring to the Corvette experience. Thanks, Rick, for your efforts to expand the Corvette family. Thanks, Rick, for enhancing ownership pride. Thank you, Rick, for your efforts to teach the history of Corvette. In fact, we talked about that the other night. I think that is so important. Yes, everybody says it's a great car, it's a cool car, it's a great value, but I think the history and the heritage that we have in this car is unmatched, and that story needs to be told so you have a greater sense of pride, sense of appreciation for what you're driving in. I think that's important. A lot of people are missing that because the journeys and the trials and tribulations from the Corvette team are just amazing. For us to still be at this point, we shouldn't be here. The corporate guys tried to kill this car several times. Many of you know what I'm talking about. So yes, I appreciate being here, having a career that I never thought that I would have, and driving a car that I truly enjoy. More thanks, Rick, for your efforts to build the Corvette brand. Thank you, Rick, for making us laugh when watching your YouTube videos. And I've got a couple of those coming for you. And thank you, Rick, for the honesty and integrity you bring to the automotive industry. Thanks for that, Mark. I appreciate that. Even though sometimes it's not what you guys want to hear, I think the realism is a way to connect and communicate with you guys on this channel. Like I said, whether you like it or not. I appreciate that. Here's a small token. And remember, I think the plate is super cool, man. Awesome. Okay, I got to get my cutter. I forgot my cutter. This is T. Jolin, North Carolina. It's in here. This wheel cover gives you a better grip on it, and it looks good. There's some kind of a wheel grip cover. Okay, so this is kind of cool. Thanks, man. Something kind of cool. I have to see how this goes on over the Corvette steering wheel. I'm actually trying to get a, oh, there it is. Hello. I'm trying to get a new steering wheel as a whole for the car. And again, another thing that I thought I would never do to my car, start, parting it out and accessorizing it in that regard. Oh yeah, I seen the steering wheel and I want to change that steering wheel out bad. And, oh, this is also from Mr. Jolin in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. I have no idea. Now, some of the stuff I cheat and I open up before the show and I see it, but this right here, I don't know what it was. I got another one, all right. Now I got 3. I'm going to actually send a couple to customers that are waiting on 2021 Corvette brochures. When we talked about that before, and I didn't have one for my own car because I was so worried about taking care of customers, and I looked up and was like, I don't have one. Now I got 3. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for that. And what do we got in here? Oh, I know what this is. Because sometimes we don't do viewer mail like right away when you guys send stuff. I'll get people that'll call in and go, hey, did you get that thing I sent you? And I go, oh yeah, there's something sitting over here. I haven't even opened it yet, but I will next viewer mail. Okay. So no letter in here. This is the guy from somebody else trying to promote their product. Not a problem. Ricky don't mind being used as a tool, even though I've been called a tool. That's quite all right. This is from the company Next Belt. And it is a Corvette belt. Looks like a pretty neat belt. Show this to you guys here. Pretty neat. How this, okay. And this, it actually looks like it is. You guys can see that. It actually looks like it's rubberized there. Kind of a 3D emblem on the belt. How about that? I'm not wearing dress pants today, and I have a lot of adjustments there. How about that? Next belt. It just goes in like this. You can hear it adjust. Okay, yeah, that's pretty nice. How about that? If you guys are interested in a Corvette belt, check out nextbelt.com. A little free plug for you guys. All the stuff you do for me, I'm happy to do stuff for you guys. I'm gonna save this nice little container to put that back in. This real quick, I meant to share in our last viewer mail. A good customer, a good friend of mine here in Columbus area. Talented guy. It's amazing some of the talents you guys have that you hide, and I don't know why he picked this picture, but he did. And he picked a picture. Sometimes I'll share stuff with you guys. I'm late at night here doing whatever. And before, I lived in Wisconsin for about 3 years, and I was always a Green Bay fan. And I guess not necessarily a Green Bay Packer fan. I was more of a Brett Favre fan. And Steve took a picture of me just kind of hanging out, and he drew it of me. Steve, nice job. He is really talented. Steve, thank you so much for all of your support and your friendship. Nice of you to take the time to do that, because I know my daughter draws. She spends hours. This is not easy to do. That takes a lot of time. Really appreciate that. I got to find a frame and somewhere to put that. And a couple more things here for you guys. Yeah. Now, this is one of the ones that I actually cheated and opened ahead of time, because I got stuff on me. I hate styrofoam. Oh my gosh. Trey called me, Sage, you got my stuff? I go, there's something here, man. I go, what is that? He goes, you got to open it up, man. I go, okay. So I opened it up on the phone with him, so he got the real reaction when I opened it up. And look at these for underneath my car from Paragon Performance. Oh man, these are just, they feel so good, such nice quality, very well crafted. Oh yeah, those are going on the Corvette. It's the little things, isn't it, guys? Little touches like that. Trey, Merry Christmas to you too, bro. Thanks, I really appreciate it. We still even haven't shared his delivery video yet, but I can't share him on the channel. He's a federal agent, but you know, you see more of me and we're talking, kind of hear him in the background. I probably should have spun the camera around and just did the bluer thing on him, but anyways, that's still to come. The goal is the week of Thanksgiving is to do another send-off Pat celebration week and share a lot of the great people that I get to deal with on this car that are really, truly driving the marketplace, that are truly passionate about this car. They're not buying the car to flip it. A lot of that happening, man. Still to this day, a lot of that happening. And it's frustrating because, well, who was it? I had Ron in here the other day, and he's coming up on the channel, and he said, it kind of stuff we've talked about, but he said, you know, you've got all these people that are coming to the Corvette because it's hot, it's a new car, more exotic than it's ever been. He said their total motivation is to buy it and flip it and make a profit. He goes, and that's making it hard for the people that are waiting that really want to drive and enjoy the car to get one of these. So the market is still mass hysteria. This is, wow, I don't know what this is. Oh, this is the 40th anniversary pin of the Texas Corvette Association. Wow, that's like really official. That's beautiful. That's going to go in one of my cases. Look at that, guys. Can you stop that from moving around here? Can you see that? Isn't that cool? Wow. Let's see who this is from. I love the notes that you guys send and you tell stories and stuff. Okay, so this is Rick, enclosed as a little gift to show my gratitude for being lucky enough to be added to your growing list of folks that want to order a 2022 C8 Corvette. I've watched your channel religiously and never miss a video. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. When I bring up your name here in San Antonio, you are well represented by many Corvette owners who also watch. I even found a local kindred spirit in Bill and Kate Weber in the Texas Corvette Association. They are both a joy to know, and I'm glad Bill finally got his 2022 hardtop convertible. Actually, we shared Bill and Kate a couple of weeks ago here in Coffee with Conti. I can't wait to see his new car at our December meeting here in San Antonio. I felt it was necessary to say thank you directly for the tireless hours that you must spend creating those valuable and informative, fun videos regarding Corvette for us loyal fans. On a side note, I don't know how you get anything done with Chuck and Nate in the service bays. They are too funny. Chuck has become my #1 resource about maintaining my Corvette. So much so that your Tech Tuesday videos are a must-watch on TV. Plus, the Beautiful Ride segment isn't too bad either. I know I love looking at all those cars with you guys. I really do. I look forward to that just as much as you guys do. You even featured my 2007 Velocity Yellow Coupe a couple of segments earlier. I just wish it was possible to clone Chuck so that we were lucky enough to have someone like him take care of our Corvettes down here in San Antonio. You know, it's funny, I hear that a lot. Everybody wants to clone Chuck and have them in their area. San Diego, California, Florida. Yeah, thanks. He appreciates that too, and so do I. We have so much fun. Just, again, being real with you guys on the channel, having conversations and presenting situations that we hope that entertain you, but also do help you in that regard. That's kind of what the Tuesday stuff was for when we do a Tech Tuesday. He closes here, he says, my dad was a master mechanic with his own shop, and I was fortunate to grow up being surrounded by C2 Corvettes and early Thunderbirds. Chuck reminds me of my dad with that vast depth of knowledge about the littlest unknown details and a wicked sense of humor. It must be a mechanic thing. Rick, thanks again for all you do for the Corvette community. Respectfully, Hospitality Design Group. This is from Robert. Robert, what a nice note. Thank you so much, and I have no idea what this is. Peanuts. Okay, these aren't the bad ones. I hate the styrofoam ones that stick to you. These peanuts, these are okay. Those other ones drive me crazy. I don't know which one this is, but I know what this is. I'm actually glad I actually opened it on the side that doesn't show a picture of it. This is a die-cast model, because you guys know I'm a die-cast freak. Holy Toledo. Robert, are you kidding me, dude? I'm sorry, can you guys see it? I'm sorry. I mean, we're doing a show and I'm kind of caught up in the moment here for a second. Wow. Look at that 1/18 scale C8R. Oh, it's okay. It's secured on the bottom here. Wow, you guys. Again, what did I say at the beginning of the show? You amaze me. My audience, my friends, my fans, my customers. You really do. Wow, I don't even know what to say. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Fun show today. Having a chance to, again, just sit. I got a peanut on me. Just sit to have a chance to talk with you guys. I really do appreciate you taking time out of your day to sit and listen. Some great feedback from some of these people so you get an idea where our focus is. It is on the car. It is on the community. It is on you. I look so much forward to just having that opportunity to sit here with you guys. So thank you for another honoring viewer mail segment. Hey, Tuesday, it's going to be a video that you guys love. You guys love to comment on anything anyways. Not one of those YouTubers that I have to encourage you to comment on a video, because you do. But Tuesday you will want to. Just a quick conversation about cars. Not Corvette in specifically, but something that you can relate to, and all of you are going to have a story. So I'll see you Tuesday night, and thank you for joining us today for Coffee with Conti. Great to have you here. Support the channel if you wish to do so by subscribing and hitting the bell and thumbs up the video and all the YouTube doodah stuff. I know it's a little later initially when we got this video up, but you took the time to watch right now. Thanks. Have a great day, night, wherever you may be. Be safe as well. I'll see you guys on Tuesday night.